Oscino Fly back with another review, and this time I'm reviewing a new project from August Alsina, The Product 3, State of Emergency. If y'all know who August Alsina is from all this debacle with Jada and Will, y'all at least know him as, you know, an R&B singer with some really good hits. He used to have one of my favorite songs, you know, I Love It. I thought, I haven't listened to his work since The Testimony, but I do think the brother is really, really talented. He's a very talented R&B singer. And I feel like, to be honest, he could be one of those R&B singers that could bring R&B back. Because I still think I don't want to say R&B is dead, but it ain't what it used to be. I have no problem admitting that. I don't know if a lot of people are really like vibing to R&B, except for maybe a few, but there are some voices that I do feel like is saving it, like a Chris Brown, even though he's mostly pop, a Trey Songz. I just gave Tiana Taylor some credit. Masego, that's a new brother. I think his sound is awesome. August Alsina, that's a talented brother. So with that being said, it's really fucking good. The sad part is, I cannot listen to this album without thinking of Jada Pinkett. I don't know if that's the purpose of this album, and some of these songs were like specifically wrote for Jada Pinkett, but when you listen to this album, it's like you might just start thinking of Jada Pinkett Smith. And to me that is so, I don't think it hurts the album, but it definitely it makes me like, every time I listen to these songs, I'm like, I wonder if this is about Jada. I wonder if this is about Jada and all that other stuff. Let's be real. There is 27 songs on this album. 27. Yeah, and I don't like long albums. I really don't fucking like long albums. But I will say, damn near every track, this album is really unskippable. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I didn't feel like there's not a song on here that I would skip. All these songs are really good. There's songs that's like, you could tell like he was going through some shit and he tried to express that through his fucking music. Like, some of it is not that regular Girl, I Love You. There's shit that he is really expressing. Like, some of my favorite songs are the songs that I feel like he's really going through some shit. Fly Far, which is obviously the best, to me, is one of the best songs on here. It's really something, it's really sweet. It's like, damn, you were really going through some shit when you really wrote this song. Feeling, that's another one where I feel like when you listen to it, it's like, damn, it's about Jada. Because Flight Far is like that too. It's like, did she really hurt you? It's like, is the nookie that good that Jada made you write this shit? In that case, you need to go back to Jada and like keep it, because like if he keeps writing songs like this, now granted, The Testimony is a really good album too, and he was saying some deep shit in there too, but this one, it's just like, you can tell this man been through some pain in the last few years and all that other stuff, because he was really, really going through some shit. So, some of my favorite tracks on here, Fly Far, Feeling, and this is coming from, to me, this is coming from an album that I think is really unskippable. Work to Do, Soon As I Walk In with Tink, Broken Rolly, that was really good. Resent, I feel like that was a hit right there. I don't know if he really I don't know if he's going to use that as a single, but I think if that's one of the singles that you will play on radio, Resent, Sleeve, talking about emotions on his sleeve. But I do want to talk about a song that it just made me laugh when I like listened to it, and it's called If We Broke Up. If y'all not heard this song, If We Broke Up, I would advise y'all to listen to this song because of what's happening and what's like now, how can I say this? What's happening with Will and Jada and all that stuff. I really feel like this shit is just like, you really wrote this? And let me just, this is the pre-chorus. I'll be damned if the next nigga get the layup on my shit, kissing on my chick, all in the bed, fucking up my fit. Seeing those outfits that I bought you, you got me fucked up. If you say you fuck us and you fuck him, girl, how you gonna fuck him? I'm high and I'm tripping. I forgot that what effing hypothetical inquisition. I forgot we were both in a good place. I just want you to know my position. Girl, I hope it never happens. It's kind of hard to imagine how would it completely different between you and me? Like that whole song. Like when I heard this pre-chorus, I said, is this nigga serious? What is this had to be about Jada. I don't care what anybody say. But at the same time, it's just like, this be some shit Will would say to fucking August. Not really like what August is saying. It's like, if you're writing songs like this, it was like, I feel like when he wrote this song, it's like, how would Will react to me fucking this girl? Or fucking this woman? It was just like, even though they were separated and an entanglement, like, even though they was in an entanglement, how would Will feel? I feel like that's what he wrote this song as. It's like, if we broke up. That's why I find this song I find this song hilarious. And it's also a good song too. But it's just like, really nigga? Like, you really wrote this? And that's why I will recommend anybody to listen to this. Matter of fact, like, probably after this, I'm probably going to look at some YouTube comments if this song is up on YouTube, just to see what other people think about this song. But I advise anybody, go look at this song, If We Broke Up. Overall, like I said, this album, okay, besides all the Will and Jada shit and the shit with him, this album is a really good album. I really wish he didn't have to use that publicity to get this album rocking, because it's a really good album on its own. And I feel like you don't need, you don't need the whole scandal with Will and Jada just to get people to look at your album, because I don't know if anybody really did look at his album. But for what I'm hearing, he didn't need it. It's like, I feel like products like this should be good on its own, where all you gotta do is just like be like the old school, throw a couple singles out there, you have a soothing voice, people love you, like you still got a fan base, and I feel like people can still fuck with you. You don't need to do that whole Will and Jada shit. Even though that shit was probably really heavy on your heart, and you letting that go, by the way, go see therapy. Don't go to another nigga, go see therapy. With that being said, this is a really good album. And I know I said Tiana album might be the album of the year. Oh, this shit is neck and neck with it. And I'm not gonna lie, and I fucking love Tiana Taylor's album, and I love this album too. I think I gave Tiana Taylor a 10 out of 10. I did. I gave Tiana Taylor a 10 out of 10. I think, so with that being said, I'm also giving this a 10 out of 10. These are two really good R&B albums that I feel like a lot of people should listen to. I'm sorry, August, but I really wish I really wish that I listened to this album before I heard the Will and Jada scandal shit. I really did. Because now I'm thinking you might have to jump back in there just to be on this bag. Or something like that. Like, I don't know what Jada did, but she made you write really good. Like, she made you write your heart out on this album. This is probably just you, because I think you're a very good songwriter on your own, but this makes me, like, I will automatically think of Jada when I think of this album. And I don't, like even though I gave you a 10 out of 10, I don't know if this gonna really, like, hinders it now. So, but let me know what y'all think. Have y'all listened to this album, what you think? And is this R&B album of the year up there with Tiana Taylor, like I said? I'm not sure, but we gonna figure it out as soon as the day get there. Till then, my name is Oscino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove of rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She rolled.
Pharaoh.
Aha!